How's it going, everybody? It is December 22nd. What I'm going to do over the next couple of minutes is just take you through some of the movers and shakers, which is basically some of the, not the best sellers, but the sellers that have kind of just started selling in the last, well, this is a daily report. I've also done a weekly and a monthly. So what I want to do is some people have asked me, when I'm going through this, for example, uh, is there anything that stands out, like for that where we can just kind of zoom in on and start designing uh, based on these results? And basically, my thought here is that with this specific move, because there's right off the screen here to the left, you guys can't see, but there are a lot of other tools that you can use through Merch Informer. This is Merch Informer, by the way. For example, with like product search, merchant search, merch hunter, Etsy, Pinterest search, a bunch of other things. But this is the movers and shakers. So, for example, for daily results, what we would see is we would see a spike in sales or a decrease in BSR, bestseller rank. And the question is, if we look at all these reports, so the daily, the weekly, and the monthly, is there anything we can pick up on and basically just, you know, design a bunch of designs in that one niche or one category and get some sales? So sometimes you can see that. Sometimes you can see that, but it's very rare. What you want to use this for is, for example, I would say more of reactive designing. And I'm going to go through some of these products, and nothing in particular. We're not going to look at listings. What I want to do is I want to flash these products here on the screen for you guys to do analysis if you want later on. You can pause this video because you can really look this up at any point. But I do want to go through these and see if anything shows up. I've already reviewed it, but I'm going to do it with you guys to show you just in general what kinds of things are selling, and then if there is kind of like a grouping of products that we can do where we can just kind of, maybe say like, okay, political, and on the political side, is it Biden, is it Trump, is it someone else, is it anti-Trump, is it, what are they using, like for example this design. So that's what I want to do. And even like for the first couple of products, for example, you can see that it's very reactive. So this is the weekly report, and it's reactive based on, for example, what's happening in the world or in the market that you've selected. I've selected the U.S. market for all three reports. So, for example, you can see that Argentina in the World Cup were huge, and on a weekly movers and shakers report, that's what's coming up. That's one of the best sellers, right? So these are the kinds of things. So let's go through the daily ones, and just to see if anything stands out. You can still see that, for example, Merry Christmas uh, is selling, even though we're done with that. And you can see, for example, stuff like this, that people are already kind of looking at the next holiday or the next big thing, which would be Valentine's Day. I'm not sure if anything else will come up before then, that where we can kind of capitalize on that. Keep America Trumpless. This is the second design, as you can see, that's actually come up with the same terminology but a second design. And this design, if I'm sure you've seen a million of these of this graphic with different types of terminology and categories that people are going for. So besides that, there's really nothing else. Like just a girl who loves whatever, 1,000 different things here. I think also this could be trademarked. I don't know if it's just a girl who loves something specific or this in general, but be careful doing that one. Science, it's like magic but real. I remember in 2017, this terminology with the different graphic, was huge, and these T-shirts would sell like crazy. So, uh, kind of as expected, there really isn't anything. I think people are still kind of like, you can see that this is showing up because people are still in that kind of holiday, Christmas, and New Year celebration mood, right? You can see, the Sabbath. So other religions and celebrations are kicking in as well. Okay, this is Star Wars, of course. This is pretty cool Santa graphic, and as I'm going through this, like there really isn't anything where we can say, okay, this category has taken off, but for example, what we can do is we can see different kinds of designs and kind of maybe get some ideas from that. Like for example, you can also use this for any other, you know, uh, dangerous sport, or even not even a dangerous sport or activity that would kind of look cool, right? So this is where you can get a lot of ideas from, a lot of stats too, and I think it's just a pretty cool tool. So again, this is a weekly report, same thing. I've seen a few Happy New Year uh, products pop up. I think this is probably the last chance to get something for a New Year's celebration. So we're getting to that time period, just like with Christmas. I think we were done, about a week ago, or uh, maybe 8 9 days ago. Same thing with New Year's, and like to me, there's not a lot of new things that I've seen here. This product, it has actually popped up on a daily and a weekly, so that means people are probably looking for that and buying uh, those kinds of designs more than others. But besides that, there's no real trend. There's nothing that we can pick up on. Let me just scroll down to show you guys the end of this. Of course, I think we've seen this one a million times as well. And then we'll just look at the monthly. And I've seen this design, for example, not the exact same design, but the terminology uh, with pretty much anything else that you can think of, any other sport, right? Because it says, I know I hike like a girl, try to keep up. I've seen it in bodybuilding. I've seen it, I think, when it comes to basketball, soccer, pretty much anything. I think I've seen this one as well. This one also going back to like 2017, 2018, just with the different graphic. That's actually interesting because I'm seeing a lot of old uh, concepts with new designs. Yeah, and this, of course, I think everyone has seen this. This was actually a new one that I've seen. I kind of liked, uh, but this one I've seen many times before. This is something new that I've seen. I've seen a few other designs like this, but not too many. I've seen this one, the same wording and everything, thousands of times. But as you can see, like we've gone through, three different reports, daily, weekly, and monthly, and there's nothing really that we can say, hey, anti-Trump shirts have skyrocketed. Let's work on those, or hey, it's not too late to do New Year's, or anything like that. So, anyways, like I said, the point of this is just to show you, Merch Informer, some of the tools that it has, and then of course to show you guys these products, because in case you don't have Merch Informer or any other research tools, maybe you can look at this video and pause it, or whatever works, and just go through those products at that time. Anyways, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you guys. Talk to you soon.